We in on cracked dry ground, Twiggy's chains, rust stakes, feet pound. Each breath a war, each step a test. Clashing hearts won't let us rest. Our backs crossed, they tear us apart. Redemption's a whisper, a broken start. Energy's endless, but it cuts like a knife. Surviving this wasteland and gamble with life.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lolcow Aussie. How are you guys doing tonight? I am having a wonderful one. It has been a long day and a crazy day, and I'm excited to be up here on the LCU. Shout out to everybody coming over from Rewind. I see we're having a drunk mod alert. Be nice. Okay, I will definitely keep that in mind. Meat, 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 meat. Steak, steak, steak. And Twiggy. I see you, Fink. How you guys doing tonight? Boy, Billy was on a tear tonight, taking sips, talking shit. I fuck with it. I feel the energy. I understand the vibe. If you guys are wondering where my co-host is, so am I. But that's fine. We've got everything set up for today. We didn't have a huge plan. I've got some things that I would like to react to. We've got a couple things we need to speak about. When it comes to the actual LCU, not a lot happened. However, there was some information on dolls that has also been so overdone and parsed through that I don't even want to go back through it. I'll mention that Xylee Gets Real said, hey, let's just fucking get rid of her before it's actually a problem. I don't know if that's a good fucking take or not, but you know what? I've never gotten in Sweet T's DMs because Xylee might be fucking onto something right there. I'm a little nervous, too. I don't want to get caught up in some fucking bullshit, not after it happened to so many other fucking people. The false allegations have been going. Lala said Twiggy's at the abandoned house. Maybe one of the fucking ghosts already got him. I've got no clue. Pup, did I get my name on the wall? Sounds weird to say. Not yet, Pup. That is part of our plan tonight, is Twiggy was going to take the names that aren't up there and add the names that we're most definitely going to get all the way there. Is Twiggy at the abandoned house? No, this is not scripted. I don't know. He's probably in the fucking bathroom or something. Usually we talk for like 30 minutes before the stream. It just didn't happen so well today. But if we go into the hall, or back to what I was saying, I have to agree with Xylee. I do feel like Sweet Tea could be a fucking problem. Now, for me, she's not a problem as long as she's at, like, this distance. Like, the internet. Would I want to, like, meet up with Sweet Tea and go to the fucking mall and do content? No, the fuck I wouldn't, unless everything was recorded from the moment we met to the moment we left. That is the only way I'd be into something like that. McFly says, Huge Ass is in charge. I'm drunk, kind of. Damn excited. I haven't put it up on the screen yet, but I'm doing $20 shots tonight. But I'm doing it different than everybody else did it. I'm not taking weird sips. I'm not smashing eggs or drinking something that I wanted. What I did is I went to the ABC store and I got a bag full of random fucking bullshit. There's moonshine, spicy drinks, sour drinks, all kinds of crazy things. Like, look at this shit. It's got things literally floating around in it.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this one is spicy tequila lime. It sounds fucking awful. This could also be used multiple ways, perhaps. So I got a bunch of bullshit for that. So for every $20, I'm going to reach into that bag, grab something random, and I'm going to fucking drink it. Excuse me. Sounds like my co-host is here. What is going on? To the Twigster. How are you feeling today? You look
Just
tired?
chased a kangaroo through the outback.
Okay, tell me about that experience.
I lied.
I figured. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling all right. The heat's getting to me. It's too hot outside. I don't have AC
All right.
anywhere I spend time but at home. And I don't spend a lot of time at home.
Well, good thing on stream you're going to be in the nice air conditioning unless we, have to send you outside to put names on the wall, which is going to happen because I know we owe Pup. You said to DM you.
And Rhodey.
Pup and Rhodey are both still on the
Pup and
motherfucking
Rhodey.
list. I haven't been able to read a lot of the chat. I've been trying to keep up with it. I like the Cop Twiggy and Susan Twiggy. Interesting.
They just don't like me.
Did you happen to catch any of Rewind?
No.
Did you know that Billy the Fridge had some shit to say about us?
He's probably right.
YOL FTW for the win with the $20. Use the spicy phallic bottle the other way. I will take the drink. I said I was going to go random, but I won't go random because I already showed y'all that fucking one, and obviously you want the shitty one at the start of the stream.
Don't put it up your butt.
But I'm not going to put it up my butt. Not for $20.
Don't put it up your butt.
Okay, yeah, it's spicy tequila lime. As you can see, that's a lot of fucking liquid. Dude, look how dirty this
It
fucking
ain't
bottle is, bro.
nothing. Ain't nothing, dude.
This shit's gross. This thing's probably been sitting in that store forever.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
I'm popping it open. The Diff Maker, $10 for the wall. Add Diff to our Wallapalooza. It's going to be added.
He built like me.
I wonder if the spicy parts are like the floating balls at the bottom, or if the whole thing's spicy. The whole thing smells spicy. It smells like Boogie would yell at this drink if he was in the same room as it, probably.
Yikes.
Here we go. Oh, it's hot as fuck, actually. Good thing I have the sweet taste of... Nope, that doesn't help. Okay, all right. That's fine. Okay, well, that was the first one. That was for you. Woo! They shouldn't make spicy tequila drinks. I think they're fucked up. I think they're bullshit.
I think you're a weak little man. A weak little manlet.
Why is that? Why you look so fucking tired, you late bitch?
No, I look tired because I fell asleep.
Fuck. Okay, so did you add diff?
Yeah, I added diff.
Okay.
What do you think I am, retarded?
And you don't care that Billy the Refrigerator says that you take a very, very long time to use a lot of words but not say anything.
Brother, no matter what angle I walk through a doorway, I can fit through it.
Touche. That is a fucking good point. Well, Rewind was really angry tonight. Billy was angry tonight. He said he was tired, and he had to get something to get him through it, and he chose anger. He chose violence. He was talking shit.
I could definitely do that right now, but they're gonna have to give 9 more 20s in order for that to happen to me.
I gotta update that. You're right. So, good morning. Good morning to the rest of you Lolcow Aussie folks. The one thing that I did add, well, I'd added a couple things in the docket, if you want to pull any one of them up out of talking points. There has been more of the Armageddon against the Catfish. If you guys don't remember, in Germany, we broke a story about a massive catfish beating the shit out of 5 German people before the police were literally called, the Bullseye, were literally called to the beach to put that fucking fish down. Now, I thought this was an insane story. How often do you hear about a giant catfish just fucking people up?
At least.
You know what? It's
Yeah,
happening. It's happening because the other morning I checked my Google and the top fucking story is about an invasive catfish that are getting in here. And when Twiggy pulls it up, I can show it to you guys and we can go through the article. Let's see. What's up, Chudster? I see you. Where are we at? Watch stream. Yes. Now, look at this fucking bullshit. Did we just now talk about catfish? And this is invasive catfish removed from Country Park Lake. How the fuck are these catfish invading other lakes?
Because...
Fuck you, Twiggy. Scroll down a little bit. A species of fish that could potentially grow up to 9 feet long and devastate local wildlife, which, if your local wildlife consists of young German teens, do not bring them around catfish, was found to have been illegally introduced to a Berkshire fishing lake. Wokingham.
Did you say Berkshire?
Wokingham Borough Council said a Wells catfish. It's the same kind of catfish. So, okay, so whoever was upset that they killed the last one, they're already bringing them and trying to spread them around. They reported their catch to the council, and 2 fish were humanely removed. How do you humanely remove a fish? You just pick it out, let it slowly suffocate on air until you get it to another pond of water.
Yeah, bro.
Cheesy girl for the $20 and another one. All right. Are you drinking tonight, or is it just me?
I don't have any alcohol.
So I just grabbed a bunch of random bullshit that I've never had before. I guess this is a Old Smoky Moonshine. What the fuck?
Ooh, strawberry.
White chocolate strawberry cream moonshine. That sounds like it'll mix really good with the spicy fucking tequila. Why are you showing our analytics right now?
Oh, am I showing our analytics right now?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you click off the stream?
Because I was grabbing my strawberry milkshake.
Reading chat. I was reading chat.
Okay, talk to chat then. Anyway, this is what it looks like.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Are you angry at the chat tonight?
No, I'm just tired.
Should I shake this? If it's creamy.
Belk and Jack said, "That's a big fish."
Yeah, they're massive as fuck. They beat the shit out of young Germans. I want to know where the fuck Wells catfish have been my whole life, because I've fished catfish my entire life and they've never gotten that big. What type of catfish are in North Carolina that like you've probably caught too, right?
Yeah, they're the ones that are like that big, and they're just catfish. I don't know.
It's like getting fucked by a dessert.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Try one of these. That's exactly what it's like. Where do I put
I wouldn't know what that's like.
I'm gonna have to
Lala said, "Who are you tonight, Twiggy?" I'm just me. I'm just me. I'm not posing as anybody or anything. I'm just me.
How do you feel about what happened on Nerds?
I feel like it was a nothing burger. Or at least what I saw. Except for the stuff... Well, actually, it was all a nothing burger. Even when they're live, and then all of a sudden you got Sweet Tea being like, "I'm officially the only host of Lolcow Dolls." Like, Daniel Larson ad message, you know what I'm saying? Like, "I'm officially running for president." But, like, you know what I'm saying? But, turns out, you'll never believe this, right? She comes out, she says this. Alright, she says Beans quit. Alright, she says she's got to do it all on her own. But then Beans comes into the server, and you know what she says? No, the fuck I didn't. Or something like that. I'm ad-libbing. But, so yeah.
Yeah, so
Beans
fucking...
didn't quit, but then they said she quit, but then she didn't quit. So guess what I was? Confused.
Unimpressed?
Well, yeah, that too.
Billy says it would have been better for her to leave. I don't know if that's true. I'd like for her to stay and see what she can make of it. I think this is a huge opportunity. But she's definitely been through the fucking ringer. And then Xylee said pretty much fuck Sweet Tea altogether. She needs to go because she's a liability.
Yeah, she doesn't have any teeth. That's just interesting to me.
That is an interesting tidbit. Doesn't really move the fucking conversation forward, though.
I was just letting you know. I don't know if you knew that.
Okay. Do you know anything about a guy named Nova Online?
Yeah, he wears diapers, and he a creepy little potential risk on like the whole world. You know what I'm saying? He's a threat to children.
He's gonna become the next Chris Chan, I think.
Oh no.
He's got a new he's got a bunch of new stuff going on in the same place that you pulled up that picture or that article about the fish. I do have the video that we were gonna react to tonight. And it is what's going new with Nova Online. So for you guys who don't know a lot about Nova Online, he's a big, thick, young fella that started making it big on TikTok. He's very retarded. He started making it big on TikTok by doing like these very fucking basic food reviews. Like he would go to KFC or he would go to Wendy's. He'd get spicy wings. He'd eat gas station food. I've seen him go to like a trucker gas station to try out the trucker gas station showers and shit. Like, this guy's done all kinds of dumb shit. The last thing I had heard about Nova Online is that he was going through the process of making a new Discord, and that hadn't worked out.
Last one, if Nova Online could review his actions as well as he reviews food, he wouldn't be a child predator.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite a LOL cow. I think he's more of a horror cow at this point because...
Yes, sir.
I don't know if there's any saving this man, but let's pull it up.
I don't want to save this man. You know what I want to see happen to this man?
What?
I want to see a garbage truck run over his toes.
Well, yeah.
Maybe a little hop after the garbage truck runs over his toe because he's in pain, so he has to take the pressure off that foot. He's just like, ow, ow, ow. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see.
Well, a lot of these lol cows and horror cows, what they eventually all begin to do is they start their spiral into alcohol and or drugs and or both. Nova Online alcohol saga begins. I think this came out, a few days ago?
Oh, no, you can tell. I can tell right now he's going to be drinking like Trulies or something, isn't he?
I don't know because he was going and doing all kinds of bullshit. What is that fake drug that you can do? You can, like, drink it. They mix it up for you. They have bars for it.
Lean.
Nah, it's like kava or something.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, that dude's already into some weird shit. Let me read what the chat says.
I mean, yeah, he's into some
definitely
weird,
a horror cow, into the wood chipper. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these definitely agree. But let's see if we can put this on. You want to put on, like, 1.5 speed and sort of see what's going on?
Yeah. You know, it'd be funny if his, like, I don't know, leg fell off or something. Be funny seeing how
if Nova's leg, if he keeps living the life that he's living, I mean, he's gonna lose something eventually. How old is this guy?
Oh no, now I got a hop.
I can't tell if he's like 34 or 17. I know
too
he's
old to be acting a fool like he is.
Way too old to be into the bullshit he is. All right, let's see.
Too old. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Also, I heard you're in the furry community, and here's something I want to say. Don't let the 1% of the bad apples of the furry community affect who you really are, because most of them are really nice. It's just those 1% that are really bad.
Already, hearing him talk makes me want to...
Yeah, right off the fucking get-go. Okay, so he's a furry, and he's defending furries. This is an argument I've seen many times, is that it's just the 1%, it's not all furries. I don't fucking know. I'm not a part of that community. I stay way the fuck far away from it, because it doesn't make sense to me. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, dude, there's no... until you fuck a furry, there's really no way of knowing. So, like...
Greeky said, kava is a trip. That's what a lot of Polynesian cultures drink. Yeah, so he was going to kava bars for a little bit, way before I heard anything about him with alcohol. So let's see.
I don't even know what that is.
I didn't think I'd be making another Nova video so soon. I feel like this is sort of what happens. It happened when I initially covered Tofiachu. I made the initial video, then something new happened, and I felt like, I gotta talk about it, right? Well, Nova has reached his alcohol arc, baby. We're 21 years old. We're gonna get wasted. We're gonna go out and have some grand old times. We're gonna hang out with our homies out at the bar, have a little drinky poo. I mean,
if my child was built like that, dear God.
I don't know what happens to get you like this. But he's definitely all the fucking way there. They see him outside. He does all kinds of different things. He used to go to a karaoke bar and sing. And I think he got kicked out of the karaoke bar. I can only
imagine how artistic that was.
He's like super into this shit.
How guitarded that was. Ugh.
Yeah, his 21st birthday.
Today's my birthday. When I upload this, it's like 10 days before my birthday.
Bro, what is...
He's got okay. His house is fucked. His house is absolutely fucked. That's just piles and piles of boxes.
Who does he live with?
I think he lives with like either he's got to live with a mom or a grandma or something. And they obviously
grandma.
order fucking everything to the house. That is crazy as
Yeah,
shit.
well, you can see the Chewy box in the background,
Uh-huh.
which, you know, my skills of deductive reasoning lead me to conclude that there could possibly be an animal in that house other than Nova.
Probably.
Man.
No said, okay, I already dislike him. Absolutely. There's
Just
a
look at him.
whole-
He's just hateable. Like, I just look at him and I just want to punch him.
He has a very, even the shirt, his haircut,
I'm not a
his
violent
glasses,
person.
the way he dresses, everything about Nova is awful. No, for
If I walk
$10,
past him- Go on.
you have to add Supreme Leader Bread to the wall for $10. Nova wore diapers and flirted with a minor. Absolutely disgusting fucking human being. Not a good fucking guy. I saw the yellow and thought it was 20. I was like, I'm not ready for another shot.
Do you know how, like, back in the medieval days, when you'd cause a little bit of drama with somebody, they just put your head on a stake, right?
On
Put
a
you right
stake?
outside in the front yard, yeah.
Yeah, there used to be easier ways of dealing with
No,
like
but you couldn't
the
even do that.
the
'Cause
insane,
people would be
crazy
like-
people.
They'd be like, they'd see him and they'd be like,
Dude,
"Ugh."
I think it happened
then
in like
they'd
the
be like,
80s or
"Ugh."
the 90s when they like got rid of mental asylums. Cause that's where this fucking person would have been. If we still had like good mental asylums, like
He don't
I
need to
can't
be
say
in a good
good
one.
because they used to have really
He don't need
bad.
to be in a good one. He needs to be in one of the bad ones. One of those
Well,
bad
dude,
ones.
the mental asylum from where I'm from in Fayetteville was like fucking horrible, like a horror
was.
show. Like
Yeah, but
I think it was called Walter Spivey or
deserved
some
that.
shit. It was like a
I
really,
want
really
to see.
bad
I want to
place.
see a cockroach. I want to see a cockroach like crawl up his nose, and then he's like, it's just stuck up there trying to crawl. So he's like constantly sneezing, and he's got like a never-ending sneeze. So like you'll never be satisfied because you're just.
You can't wish never-ending
constantly.
cockroach. Well, it is Nova Online. Fuck it. Let's play some more. That house is fucking
I'm
atrocious.
gonna post this on my birthday. So, happy 21st birthday to me.
Wait.
There's something so fascinating.
Okay, good. I was about to say, don't let him get us fucking copyright with his awful karaoke.
All we got to do is talk over it.
About these people that are so ego-driven that they're gonna make a video of them singing and dancing for their TikTok audience,
Bro.
but it's not really for them. It's in order to garner some attention their way. In
it's
particular, it's his birthday. Come on, guys. I'm gonna say happy birthday to me. Are you gonna say happy birthday to
I do respect the one little spot in the floor that you can see.
He's got the walking
Start.
room, just enough
Yeah.
space to get from the door
He's got
probably
a
to the
pathway,
kitchen.
dude.
That's like what
Yeah, it's
animals do.
It definitely leads to the kitchen. It definitely leads to the
I
kitchen.
swear it leads to the kitchen. It's like finding animals in the woods. You can follow their pathways. That's how this guy is fucking living,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Front door, kitchen, bathroom. Yep.
Not the shower though. I bet you the shower's
Hey.
got shit stacked up in the fucking.
Dude,
in
the
it
shower,
anyway.
the shower has an ottoman in it,
It's
100%.
got fucking orange stains on the walls and shit.
Dude, it literally has like there's a little stain under the nozzle, and it just goes from being orange to green to like blue, because that's how long it's been there, and it's just like slightly dripping at all times. Can you imagine the smell?
No, yeah, you're making me imagine it very vividly.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All
Should
right.
we?
Yeah, back to the animal.
Okay.
him? Come on, guys. I want to see all the comments, every single comment down below saying happy birthday, Nova, because people like him, they deserve the attention. They deserve,
It was Rastov's birthday. Rastov has long hair.
Is this guy from New
Rest off.
Zealand? No, I'm just kidding. I know he's not. I think he reminds me of someone who's from sort of like the
He
south.
could be Rastov's son.
Oh shit! If we got
But
rid
he
of the
wouldn't be, 'cause
bangs,
Rastov is nice, and this guy is Satan.
are dudes even supposed to have bangs? Do I have bangs? Are these bangs?
No, bangs. Anybody who has bangs, dude, honestly, it's hard for me to respect them as a human, but I try. I really do.
Okay.
I try.
All right, play.
But it's just hard for me. I'll play it.
Wait, pause it.
the praise.
Supreme Leader Bread for $10. Are you gonna buy one of Nova's paracord bracelets? Good quality.
No, I can make my own paracord.
Yeah, I know how to make a
bracelet.
paracord bracelet. Guys in the army do that
Yeah.
shit for fun all the fucking time. Play.
I had a side hustle when I was 11, selling paracord bracelets. I used to go to my mom's hair salon, put them on a little counter on little circular displays, and you just put it around it, and I made like $400.
Of the entire world. Otherwise, why would they even bother posting stuff online? If you're gonna come at him and say, Nova, it seems pretty obvious that you're trying to avoid the heinous chat logs
Oh,
of your
look, there's one of the elusive paracord bracelets right there.
Just lay it on the fucking ground.
Hold up, is that Fruity Pebbles?
That I can't tell from here.
There's the remote. There's the other remote. I wonder how old this McDonald's cup is.
Oh, wait. Look at that. What's that? The Scion? That's a Switch controller. That's how this all happened.
Wait, where's the Switch controller?
On the table, in between the two remotes on the side. That's a
Oh,
Switch
yeah,
controller.
there is a Joy-Con. There is a Joy-Con.
Yeah, baby.
I bet it's sticky. And I bet that bitch has mad Joy-Con drift. 100%.
Fuck yeah. Sticky as shit.
But
Let's go.
Let's continue.
Previous Discord, chatting with some minors, doing some weird fetish stuff. What's up with that, buddy? Guys, it's my 21st birthday. Let's focus on that now. Oh, okay. I finally figured it out. And, he's a man of culture, right? He always tries to portray himself like that. Ooh, I know so much about space and history and the world. Well, guess what?
I'm just gonna say, if that was my child, I'd beat the fuck out of him, dog.
That kid needs his ass.
Like, if I found out you're, like, messaging little kids online, bro, I would take you out back. I would. Bro, have you ever seen Fight Club?
Yeah.
It'd be like Fight Club, because we'd never talk about it. I beat the shit out of him, though, bro.
That's how I grew up. Press play.
Well, that's not cool. That's pretty sad, Steak. I'm sorry.
If I mess up, my dad's gonna beat
There
me.
are some things that Nova doesn't quite understand.
Oh, he got jiggy
Hey, all my
with it.
21 plus fans, are IPAs really that bad? Because I know a lot of people say they hate IPAs, but when I have my first drink tomorrow, the Stony MacGyver IPA, I want to know if it's actually that bad. So can someone let me know?
Please, somebody let him.
Hold up. We
Imagine
gotta
your
go back
first
just
fucking
a
drink
second.
ever is an IPA.
Do you see the crust in the hair right here?
I didn't until you fucking paused it and made me look at it. Yeah. Okay, so that's
I'm
some.
just trying to help.
What is that? Is that extreme dandruff or is that a little bit of
That-
happy juice?
It could
Go either way.
It could be anything.
It could go either way.
Whatever it is, guaranteed, does not smell good.
No, definitely not.
Not at all. I guarantee you, his folds have butter in them.
Didn't Nova Online have a booger wall? Oh God, I don't know.
I don't know if Nova did. I know that Asmund.
But when I have my first drink tomorrow, the Stony MacGyver IPA, I want to know if it's actually that bad. So can someone let me know?
Please, somebody let him know. Are IPAs delicious? Let's figure it out. And I'm not the best person in the entire book. I had a little drinksy poo, maybe or maybe not before the age of 21. I don't know. I'll let the detectives out there to try and figure that out. But
I hope saturated content goes to jail for drinking as a minor.
to make your first drink an IPA, I think is absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah,
ludicrous. I may or may not, or maybe my buddy down the street who lived by the river, he actually
Should have gotten it truly.
Supreme Leader Bread with $10 said, Nova moved in with Voldapork. When did this happen? Whenever this video was uploaded, it looks like he's definitely living in this. I thought the exact same thing earlier, but I fucking didn't say it. That is absolutely what the fuck it looks like. They say y'all have the same eyebrows, though.
Who said that?
The chat. Like 17 people said it, probably.
Why would they say that?
I don't know. That's just what it looks like.
I haven't
Anyways,
done anything to them. I've been so nice.
press play.
I don't know if I want to.
You have to.
No, I don't.
You do. We gotta get through this video.
his first drink was siphoning a warm beer out of a Bud Light container that fell down a hill. I'm not saying that's me. I'm not saying that's my buddy down by the river. Now, that's a true first-time drinking story. Planning out an IPA, a disgusting IPA. Sorry, IPA lovers out there. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna slam doink on it. Sorry, it's not that good. If you like it, go for it, King. And we get this beautiful image of Nova consuming.
I feel like people who drink IPAs have like no problem eating ass, though. You know.
If you can suck down an IPA, you can fucking definitely slop down on some ass for
You can
sure.
gobble that shit, bro.
You can tear it up.
100%.
IPA
Real
drinkers
talk.
like ass, confirmed.
Bro, they gotta.
His drinks. We also got a side profile picture, which I'm gonna let you true, detectives out there search for it on your own time. It's a great picture. It really exemplifies that we're going down a dangerous path. The man who has no impulse control in basically anything in his life. He can't control himself around people that he's messaging online. He can't control himself when he's eating food, and now he's not gonna be able to control himself when he's drinking. And maybe we're gonna finally rekindle a Daniel Larson World of T-Shirts-esque feud, and maybe this will be his new rival. We'll have to figure it out, but he plans on going to a nice fine dining restaurant to consume as many calories as possible.
Except, as bad as Josh Block is, at least there's people out there that would want to take advantage of him, right?
Oh no,
Mr.
there's
Bay,
definitely going to be
Michael
people. Mr. Based, if he could get his hands on this guy too, if he could run two hoes at once, if he could run Josh Block and Nova, he'd be rich, bro.
Bro, I bet Mr. Based would touch his butt.
Mr. Based is a gross-ass fucking human being. I'm so glad there's been no fucking content or new information that has made its way to my fucking YouTube algorithm, because I can't stand that piece of shit. I don't think Josh Block is a good person, but I think he was a lot less worse before he met that piece of shit.
100%. I'd love to see Mr. Bass get run over by a golf cart. But
I would love to see Josh Block of Redemption. Instead of jumping on cars, he's pulling dents out of people's vehicles in New York at 2 in the morning.
What if instead he became an adult film star?
If Josh Block became Josh Cock, we would have to review those videos. We'd have to do it not live though, so that we could edit it correctly, but we could watch those and like watch them
Every
together.
time I have a private
bonding
conversation with
moment.
Steak, he's like, "Oh look, this leaked. We should review it." I'm like, "Oh, what is that?" He's like, "Oh, this one, nothing much. Just Usher and P Diddy just."
Oh, that's what the fuck I want to talk about in DMs is Usher and P fucking Diddy. You're a fucking psychopath. I see Jethro.
Did I eat the buffet on my birthday?
Our failed manager. He said green the Grays.
Why'd you fire Jethro?
Because he was talking fucking shit in main chat and pissing me off.
He always talks shit, and then he says that the only person who can fire him is Keem, but Keem doesn't even know he works for him.
I took it personal and I fired him. So we'll see if he comes back or not.
Jethro, you're hired.
Birthday? Let's find out. Rice, bread, Caesar salad.
How does he afford
Brazilian
this
lemonade.
stuff?
Way better than the pork. Also, I get some harder to keep things balanced.
Who the fuck wants to see this fat motherfucker drink water?
I think that's his real hair.
Who wants to hear about this guy's opinion on whatever the fuck that was?
I just got my lady wig, by the way, to go with my dress. I got it.
You look better than him?
Yeah, I think I do. But it's sort of a similar haircut style, so now I'm worried about it.
If you look like Nova, I'm not responsible.
We don't
for
have
the
to
pain
ruminate
that
on what I said. Just press play, you fucker.
It's starting to get a little bit full, but I know I haven't eaten the buffet yet, so I'm gonna push on. Absolutely delicious. But did I today?
That's
Lion
bullshit,
ass
bro.
motherfucker.
Eat the buffet. Put your ideas in the comments below.
Bro, it's just like all the fat people. I don't eat that much.
Well, it's like
I really don't eat that much. I
fucking-
eat 1 meal a day. Yeah, but your 1 meal a day like consists of like you eating the whole day.
Meals. It's like Ultra getting 9 out of 100 of the fucking nuggets and then went home and ate 2 fucking subs. Like, come on, bro. You had space, dog. You had fucking... We can see the room, bro. Go ahead.
I'll give you some comments, Nova. Don't worry. You're a 5'4" dude pushing 350 pounds. I don't know if we should be going out there and trying to beat the buffet.
5'4"?
5'4" and 300 pounds, dude. If he grows anymore, like if he widens out anymore, dude, he will be completely round.
He's gonna be like a fucking beach ball. That's wild.
Bro, if he was a beach ball, bro, I'd kick that beach ball so far.
Launch this one into the ocean and let the riptide
Nah,
take
bro.
it.
You know how some of the North Carolina beaches, right at the dunes, they got those sharp little spiky bushes.
Yeah.
Kick the beach ball right into that shit, bro. You know it's gonna
You'd
pop.
pop him?
I'd pop him, bro.
I'd send
And
him
not
out
in like
to
a
sea.
good way.
What's a good way of getting popped?
Let's watch this video.
I've seen, trust me, when I started making videos on this channel, I was talking about Fatty, and he was going to the buffet, and it's just an absolutely ludicrous sight. And I'm all for doing whatever you want to do.
Bro, why the fuck his nose look like that? Why your mouth asymmetrical, dog? Why your glasses fucking crooked, bro?
Everything about his face is on a like angle. His
Bro,
nose,
even his
his
chin
mouth,
is at
his
an
teeth,
angle.
his chin, his head tilt, his left eyebrow, his left eyelid isn't even open all the way. Everything about him is lopsided.
Is that fucking barbecue sauce? Or is that a lint
He's
roller?
still at the fucking restaurant. That's like those are like those red things are triangle folded napkins, bro.
Yeah.
$5 from
He's all
Power Ridge.
fancy.
Jethro is like Kramer, fired from a job he never worked in. Yes.
No, Jethro's hired again.
No, he's not. He's still fired.
Yes, he is.
Supreme Leader Bread with $20. I need you guys to do a Nova Online style review. Example, get some wings, eat 1 or 2, put them in the fridge, and then the next day record a food review on it all and talk shit on the food.
I will do that right now, dude.
Will you give us a Nova Online food review?
I will go find something to eat.
Chat, put W's in the chat if you want to see Twiggy here give us our own online Nova food review. L's if it's a bad idea. Either way, I've got to grab a drink out of this bag.
I got an idea. I got a way to do this. It's gonna be unique for sure. Definitely unique. And if somebody
cool.
if somebody were to be generous enough to slide us a 50, you know what I'm saying? I won't even heat the food up.
I got a Hawaiian kawaii coffee drink. Kahlua.
Drink it.
It sounds fucking gross. I don't know why it's
Dude,
in here.
alright,
That's a lot of
alright.
W's. You might have to get something.
Khan said he wants my ramen recipe. Do you guys want me to cook ramen on stream?
That would be fucking dope.
I'm in my underwear right now, but I'll do it.
Fucking Jethro's firing me now. Fuck you, Jethro. You can't fire me and take my spot, you dick. What in your fucking head made you think that you could fucking fire me, Jethro, you psychopath?
What do you remember when I fired him? He's like, "You can't fire me. Only Keem can fire me." I was like, "Motherfucker, Keem doesn't know you work for us." But now he does, because Keem is the only person who can fire me. Don't do
Cut it out.
Don't do that. No.
Twiggy, fuck off, bitch. Are you laughing at me? You think this is funny, you little bitch?
No, I was laughing at the asymmetrical face.
That coffee's spicy. Twiggy, that's not
I
even
have
fucking funny.
discovered a
Come on, dude. Can you
superpower.
watch the video? Can you play the play? Can you
I
play the
have
play?
discovered.
I'll put my
a
headphones on when you
superpower.
But
press
Nova
play.
has yo-yo
gonna be
back
like
and forth
MK
about his
Ultra
true
up in his
intentions
house.
online. Does he want to become this internet superstar that everybody bows down to worship, or is he just one of the bros, one of the guys out there that's
Not
trying
one
to
of the
find his
bros.
way in life? Well, he immediately follows his, chowing down on as many meats as possible challenge at the buffet by following that up with wearing his god-awful bowling shirt and saying he's just too rotund. He's got to lose some lbs. How's he gonna figure that out? Well, maybe canceling out the giant "Can I beat the buffet" challenges might help you a little bit.
So basically, many of you know that I am ashamed of my body.
Now, why would that be, Nova?
Well,
I can't possibly imagine why you'd be
what part made you laugh just now?
the fact that he's ashamed of his body. He should be ashamed of that ugly. Okay, that shirt actually kind of goes hard.
That shirt does not go hard. That fit is not it, bro. You're not gonna tell me. Whoa. Supreme Leader Bread with $50 motherfucking dollars. I got you.
Unfortunately,
I need this honest review steak down bad. What? I got
Unfortunately,
you.
doesn't that mean that I'm eating it cold? Because if so, I'm switching the ramen out for something else.
What are you gonna make?
I'll just go grab it real quick.
You could bring your camera and just make ramen.
I was just gonna eat cold chicken noodle soup straight out of the can, bro.
If you eat... Okay. If you do cold chicken noodle soup out of the can, you have to eat it in the abandoned house while you're putting down the names on the walls. And then you can give your review out there with Bill or something.
Okay, I would definitely do that. But I don't know if it's worth it. We need a few more names, maybe. I've only got 3 names.
All right, let's see those $10 bills to give us some more names to put on
But once we get through this video, I will do the review, and I will do it cold.
Don't do that.
That was real.
All right, put on the drip report over here.
Drip report.
And have basically been trying to lose a little bit of weight. Well, I've been maintaining my weight for so long, and I figured maybe now is the time to start decreasing it a little bit.
Okay.
So from
Yeah?
I'm about to say something wrong.
What are you going to say? I'm the one
I'm about to
drinking.
say
Don't say anything
bad.
crazy.
I am completely sober. But,
Okay.
I know this lesbian chick, right?
Okay.
And her girlfriend looks just like this. I'm not even kidding. And I wish this was just a made up story for a joke, but she literally looks just like this guy, and now I feel so bad for her.
Nova, for a big ass dude, for some reason, does have an incredibly childlike, almost feminine face. Why does don't big people usually have
Low
acne?
T.
Or what?
Oh. Low T. The bigger you are, the more likely it is that your body
Is that
produces
true?
estrogen.
Holy fuck.
All right, will produce elevated levels of estrogen and decreased levels of testosterone.
Pup said go into the woods, it'll be more
Means I got a
real.
libido.
That's what we were just talking about. We will do the cold soup review in the fucking woods later when we're putting up names.
If somebody sends $100, I'll do it from the outhouse.
All right, let's do it.
For $500, I'll poop in the outhouse.
Oh my god, dude, you can't even get the door open. How the fuck are you gonna take a shit in there? You'd have to bring a crowbar. A shovel. You'd have to dig out the door.
Yeah, I gotta dig out the door. That's why I said $100, and that's a bargain.
If you take a dude, that's what I'm saying. For $100 or for $500, I don't even know if I'd want to be a part of that fucking situation. All right.
I mean, I'm just talking about for eating in it, not pooping.
I thought you said you'd take a shit in it.
Pooping's premium. No, but that's for premium prices.
That's if we get a crown.
Yeah. No.
You wouldn't poop for a crown?
I might send them a private video.
Oh, okay, cool. You heard that, crowns.
To exploitation. All right, let's do this.
From here on out, I'm not going to be posting very many food reviews. I've got a ton in my drafts, but I'm not going to post any for a little bit. I can't wait any longer, so I'm going to get it out of the fridge now. Like, I want to lose some of my midsection area. Like, maybe go down to at least 225. Be a little more secure about my body.
He wants to be able to impress his Discord kittens, and you know, as a fellow Discord enjoyer, looking out for his kittens rar out there.
You want to hear some sad shit, bro? Maybe like 2 years ago, I was 225.
Did you look anything like that?
No. At 225, I'm 5'10". So at 225, a lot of it was muscle, and then like I had a bunch of fat around my stomach and face. So I had to lose it all. See, if he's at 225 now, I think he's a fucking liar. He does not look 225. I mean, I know it's fat, but still,
you know how you read
big.
like about like a very like, you know, like a very wholesome family, great people, like very philanthropic, you know, just very involved with the community, helping engage and uplift the community. And then they just fucking get hit by a bus and die, right? Like tragic stories like that.
What the fuck?
It's always the wrong people.
Oh, Nova's never getting hit by a bus.
Yeah, it's always the wrong.
That motherfucker
people,
is bus proof. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. It's not the people that need to get hit by a bus that never get hit by a bus. It's always the people that are just like, I just spent my last 90% of my living will on orphans. And then, like, the bus that drops the orphans off after their field trip runs her over. It's that type of way every time. It's never the guy that kicks orphans that gets hit by the orphan bus.
Dude, it never is. It never is, right? And, like, so, like, you would think every once in a while we just get lucky, right? But there are so many people out there, so many examples of people like Nova who are literally homeless, right?
Hey, Steak, how long did it take you to lose 225 pounds? No, I was 225 pounds. I went from 225 to 130 in 2 months. It took me to the hospital. I just didn't eat for like 2 months because one of my okay, so before I moved out here, I used to run a big-ass warehouse and I had employees. And every once in a while, my employees couldn't do something on the forklift, so I'd go down there and hop on because I was like the forklift trainer. So I was I'm forklift certified, motherfucker. So I'd go down there and I'd fix shit up. And one of my fat coworkers or employees said like, hey, Steak, you're getting a little bit of a belly on you, huh? And smiled at me. And then I just got really fucking upset about it. I got really fucking upset about it, and I lingered on that thought, and I was like, I'm not eating until I'm the size I want to be.
That's like the origin story of every like hot motherfucker, right?
Someone called him fat.
Like those people who had to glow up and like, you know, like you graduate high school and there's like this fat dude. And then you're just going out a few years later, you know, to Buffalo Wild Wings or some shit. And then you see this guy, and you're like, he's oddly familiar, but I can't quite place it.
Well, my shit was, I was 120 when I joined the Army. And then by the time I got out of the Army, I was 225, pretty much. And then now I'm like 160. I want to be like 180. I need 20 pounds of muscle. So when I do this, I can rip my shirts. That's the plan. I don't know if we're going to get there anytime soon, though.
Yeah, dude. I mean, one day you'll I bet Nova could do that right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
All right,
Just
I'm ready.
saying. I'm not.
There, I can understand why a man might want to, you know, eliminate his more pear shape and increase into a giant ripped
More than
freak.
pear shape.
Understandable. However, he literally posted that new food review of whatever, you know, Asian slop we got from the freezer section. He reposted that just a couple days later, just a few, but he has him in the draft. Trust me, he's gonna get back on that workout
He's
grind.
done
And he's
with
been
food
crying,
reviews,
complaining. He's been talking about how, oh, you know, I'm trying to get a job, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. The only way we're getting another
I just
workout
hate
saga
his
is if
face,
he
dude. He
finally puts the
pisses me
gloves back
off.
on, goes into the
He makes
gym,
me
and
wanna,
starts
like,
wailing hell,
punch
you know, throwing his wrist at all angles in
some
order to take
evil
down
thing. I
the
don't
mighty
know.
punching bag. Then maybe
even think.
we might be on the
Pause
right
it.
path in order for him to lose weight.
If you're going to talk shit, pause the video. What?
I was just saying, he makes me want to, like, I don't know, fucking punch a rat or something.
Dude, it's on my... This is going to sound horrible. It's going to sound horrible. I've always wanted to kick a sheep. I don't know why. Sheep are cool.
Why?
They're so fluffy. I feel like they wouldn't even feel it. I feel like it would be kicking a Nerf football.
Dude, you wanna hear something, like, disturbing? Like, really disturbing?
You've been kicking sheep your whole life.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
but
All right, what?
whenever I was doing pest control, you know how all the technicians would dispose of the mice when they were on one of those sticky pads?
Step on them.
Yeah, how'd
That's
you know?
gross. Because I could imagine in my head right now the crackling of the little bones and the squishing and just... Yeah, it'd be fucking awful. I wouldn't do that, I don't think.
You gotta take.
Did you
gotta,
stomp them? Twiggy! No!
No, of course I didn't.
rat stomping fuck! You hesitated way too long.
There was a time where I had one, right? And I was supposed to. This is gonna be gross, chat. Sorry, close your ears. But I had to dispose of this mouse, and the only place I had to put it was either in the back of my work truck on a 100-degree day, or and the trash can at this place. Right? That's the only options. And,
Why can't you
it
just
was
let the mouse
screaming.
go off in the woods?
That defeats the whole purpose of pest control.
But you're controlling
right?
it from in the house to not
And
in
it's
the...
just gonna come back, and they spread diseases. All right, they are a nuisance. All right, you're gonna have like Giardia or something, dude. You don't play with mice. But I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. And my coworker, he just walks up. He's like, what you do is you don't be a pussy. And he dropped a cinder block.
Well,
And then there was another time where I was doing a rat control, right? And we were setting out traps. And I see a teacher running down the hallway of the school. And she's like, it's possessed. And I'm like, okay, well, this is already interesting. And I walk into the room and there's a rat with its head completely crushed in a trap. Like, no way it should have been doing any type of thing. And it would scream and run after anybody who went in the room while dragging the trap. It was
okay,
the
all
most
right. Press the
horrific
fucking...
thing
Can
I've
we
ever
not?
seen.
Can we not?
But I'm not holding out hope. And I mentioned in the beginning about how
Okay.
he has had people pay him for cameos, and now he's allegedly getting things in the mail for his birthday from people, which I question personally. You know, I'm not deep in the Nova lore necessarily, and I know that there are people out there that genuinely will send things to like Cyrax. So I'm not putting it out of the question. It makes me question things a little bit.
Anyways, this bag showed up at my door from one of my fans, and I figured that I'd show it off. First up, I got this Lego Star Wars ship. I forgot what the name of it
Who
is.
the fuck is giving this guy free stuff?
Legos
Who's
are
out
so
here enabling
expensive,
him?
bro. They get
Ain't
my
no way. He
man-
bought that shit for himself. He bought that shit for himself. He even bought the bag. He's like, it's my nephew's birthday or
With
something.
what money?
The same money he was dining out at that fancy ass restaurant.
People are sending him money to keep this going. I think a lot of ways that these LOL cows get going is they're found by the same groups of people that watch all the other lolcows, right? And they just slowly feed them just enough to destroy themselves. It has to be that way. Because who's that guy who spends all of his money on steak? He's a gambling dude. You know, there's a gambling site called Steak. I forget what his name is, but he just freaks the fuck out, punches his walls. He's had to have his door removed. He's fought his parents.
Jet.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, that motherfucker. He still gets
Sure.
money, bro. He's been
I
scamming
love
people forever.
Bossman Jack. I love it.
We need to do a Bossman Jack review because I swear to God, Bossman Jack's one of my favorite locales. All right.
Dude, it's so funny because there was one time where he won like he was just winning nonstop, right? Like, I don't know what game he was playing, but it was nonstop to the point where he got up to like 50 grand and then lost all of it. And he's not losing it all at once. He's losing it in increments.
He's just clicking. Fuck!
Wild.
Clicking.
And
Fuck!
then he'll win like $2,000. He'll lose like $10,000 and then win back $2,000. And he'll get all pumped and be like, Mom! I just got $2,000!
This time I'm buying a car.
He did not buy that car.
He doesn't
This,
buy the car.
Jedi Bob Starfighter. I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars, but this is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I'm glad he's not a fan of
Also,
Star
they sent me
Wars.
my favorite gummy bears, Haribos. And
bought all
also,
this
they
shit
gave me a
himself, bro.
white monster. This is... and they also sent me...
Nobody bought him this, bro. Nobody bought him this.
I like how he got the white monster because everybody knows, every dude knows that white monsters are only for like alpha males and shit. So he definitely is in his getting ripped era. He's done getting fucked up on food reviews and he's ready to get fucked up on protein and gangster shit.
Well, I mean, you've heard his voice message he sends girls on Discord. Like, he's so high pitched and he's like saying all this crazy shit, but he thinks that he sounds like this. Hello, kitten. It has come to my attention that you sleep alone. You nest alone at night. I am here to fix that for you. Come closer, kitten. Let me hear you purr. He's a wacky one.
But he's actually got
Although
my voice. Hello, kitten. I didn't see you on Discord today.
This self-roast
All
and
right,
comparing
all right.
yourself to him, I would...
Me a card. I'm actually going to be reading this. Hi Nova, my name is Hayden and I've been following you on TikTok for a while, and seeing the things you have been subjected to really sucks to watch, even if some of it is your fault.
Okay,
The
this is
person who
fake.
sent that to him is mentally deficient. If there was a person who sent that to him, bro, they are... You think Nova's bad? Bro, this Aiden guy is so much worse. I'm just willing to guarantee this Aiden guy is up to some diabolical stuff, bro. He's got to be some kind of degenerate, all right?
Yeah.
If you're supporting somebody like Nova and you feel bad and you feel sympathy for somebody like Nova, bro, you're probably like waiting for your sister to fall. Never mind.
It's even worse than that because not only is he like, oh, I've seen you online, he's like, I've been following you. That means like this motherfucker actually knows what Nova's up to. It's got to be
his name's
fake.
Aiden. I love how I heard. Look,
I've been in bad spots and have lived in ways that are not healthy. Everyone has. But to break the cycle, things have to change. Give me a call sometime and I'll treat you to whatever, if that sounds like something you'd want to do. I'm not some creed, by the way. I'm a healthy 26-year-old person.
the fact that he said he's not some creep. Aiden, bro. Bro, somebody check this man's hard drive.
This is
all right?
unforgettable Riz. That's how you walk up to a girl in the
Aiden,
library
bro.
like, hey, you want to come out to
no,
like a
I
bonfire
can
in the
already
woods
tell
with
you
me?
what kind.
I won't
I can
hurt
already tell you.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
I won't even hurt you. If you go out with me, I won't even hurt you. It's very convincing.
If you don't go out with me, I may wake up dead tomorrow.
Unforgivable, Riz. Just
But no, this Aiden guy, I can already tell you
traumatically destroy
exactly
women.
exactly what kind of person he is. He's built similarly to Nova.
Uh-huh.
Does not leave the house.
Uh-huh.
Bro, Nova has confidence in himself.
Yeah?
Like, for whatever reason. He'll go talk to a broad, perhaps, all right? He'll sing her Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star while acting like a toddler wearing a diaper.
Okay.
Something he did, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. But
Didn't know
Aiden can't even speak on the deviance that goes on with Aiden. All right?
Aiden's got to be a gross person. I agree.
He's got to be.
Press play.
All right, that's enough.
So the end of the letter makes me think that it's a troll. Oh, I'm not a creep, by the way. The only people that say I'm not a creep, by the way, are a troll or an actual creep. And explaining that he's 26 years old, I don't know. I bring into question about it, which, once again, you're just giving him normal gifts. And at the same time, I feel like most of the audience have come to understand. There are things I feel like you can give some leniency on, you know. We've covered several...
Like, his face pisses me off, dude.
He's focused. Look at that face. You see in his glasses the reflection of his phone. He's watching and he's concentrating really fucking hard to make sure that he's in frame and his audio is good. This is a professional. That's what you're missing.
Like people like Nova Online, Jupiter the Hybrid. They're the reason I hate Cartoon Network with a living passion.
Okay.
All right.
Extrapolate. Explain.
Because Cartoon Network had the Stop Bullying, Speak Up campaign. That is partially responsible for furries and fucked up motherfuckers like this. All right. People should actually support a little bit of bullying. It builds character. But think about it, right?
To a certain extent.
Were furries common before the Stop Bullying, Speak Up campaign on Cartoon Network? Were they? No, they were not.
Were they? Or were they just in the shadows, prowling around
I'm
in
not
their
saying,
gear suits through the
correlation,
woods?
causation, all that shit. Don't know, all right? But there's something going on there. This kid right here needed to be beaten with a wiffle ball bat. One of the ones with the holes in it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I guarantee if we talk to this guy and we're like, hey, were you ever bullied? You know he'd say yes. You know this guy.
I was bullied a lot. I was bullied for my appearance. I was bullied for my weight. I was bullied because I'm into illegal things. I was bullied because I wear diapers.
All of those
I
things.
was bullied because of my hair, my dandruff, the grease. I was bullied because I smell like sweaty, sour armpit and ball sack. Like, I can't imagine
But it
why
didn't
he was
fix
bullied.
him. Although bullying
No,
has
you
changed.
know why?
Bullying has changed.
You know why? Because this is the kind of person who hears what their bully says, and they're like, well, my mommy told me that bullies bully me because they're jealous of me. Guaranteed. That's the fucked up mindset he has.
He does
He's
have,
right,
he does have that
everybody
level
else
of
is wrong.
confidence. He does have the level of confidence that would suggest that you're correct. All right, let's move forward.
Alcoholics in our day on this channel, and it's like, you know, if some of these people actually make a concerted effort to try and change their lives and get off the booze and try and improve themselves and try and improve relationships around them, you know what, I might actually support that. However, I think there's a line in the sand when you have several allegations, you have several screenshots, you have several discords worth of chat information of you chatting with younger people and consciously knowing that you're chatting with younger people. And even if you want to say, oh, it's, you know, pull the Cyrax defense, it's adults impersonating as children. Okay, you take that path. Well, now we got the whole diaper fetish thing, the baby incidents.
It doesn't matter if
It
somebody
doesn't
posts it.
fucking matter at all. If someone
It doesn't
comes up
matter
to
if it's not a
you,
human. It doesn't matter if it's a depiction of art. If you are into it, you need to be neutralized. All right?
so we hold the same opinion on the lolly stuff.
Yeah, neutralized.
You heard it here, folks. LOL Cow Aussie does not does not protect you for being into a 200-year-old, 7-year-old on anime. We're not into it. Fuck off. This guy is. This fucking guy is into weird shit. 100%. And that's not even just like an opinion. That is based off of the things that he's been caught doing. This guy is a disgusting piece of shit. This guy is horrible. But I think it's not just like his mom saying like, no, honey, they're jealous of you. I think there's a lot of fucked up trolls that get off to promoting this guy's behavior just so that they can look at it and laugh. They're milking the fuck out of him. But this guy doesn't really need milked as much as he probably needs put in a fucking special home. Like a special place for Novas and for Jupiters and for a bunch of those fucking people.
Yeah, you know what that place is?
The LC... I don't know, where?
A bottomless pit. The Pacific Ocean.
The specific one.
400 miles off of the coast. Just take them,
I
drop
don't
them
know.
right there.
Our
A
luck,
volcano might be a suitable location.
our luck, they'd find some type of creature that we did not know
Drop
that
them
existed
into
there.
Antarctica.
Ooh. Well, the government
That
controls
creature would
Antarctica.
seem tame. We would actually be able to like introduce that creature into society. There is no place for a creature like this in society.
I would trust a very well-trained dog. Probably way more than Nova Online. So yes, I agree with you. There are definitely
Dude, I would if I had a daughter, I would let her and I would be more comfortable with her being in the room alone with a mountain lion
daughter or
than
son.
a creature like this.
Daughter or son with Nova Online. Yeah, he's a very weird motherfucker.
Are you saying he's weird because he's bisexual? Are you saying being bisexual is weird?
No, fuck you, Twiggy. I'm saying that you shouldn't just regulate that to your daughters. Keep your sons and daughters away from anybody this fucking weird. All right, press play.
Thing, wearing little kids' clothes. I mean, the entire saga is making it extremely uncomfortable. So it makes me concerned when some of these people are sending messages out there. You just gotta change, buddy. You just gotta, pull up your bootstraps and fix your life. It's like, I think you're gonna need to do a lot more in order to convince over the general audience in order to forgive some of your absolutely abhorrent transgressions.
I don't know why it's so funny. It should be funny. That's probably the only place, like, because of how inclusive, Pride events are. That's probably one of the only places that he walks and he just feels accepted. But the problem is, if anybody there knew what kind of creature he was, he would be cast out to the wolves.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't think they're claiming Nova Online. I don't
No,
think they want anything to do with that.
Not at
fucking
all.
weird
No,
clown.
they don't. I think I can speak for the gays when I say this.
Okay, so I didn't actually know that he was LGBTQ. What does that fan mean? What is that fan?
Well, that is the trans flag, my friend.
Oh, okay. Is
Yes,
Nova
sir.
trans?
When you look like that, you don't really have much options left, so I'm not sure what's going on.
You can't say that. Not a transgender person. There's a person named... Okay, there's a different person with the Nova name that is trans, but Nova Online from TikTok apparently is not. I don't fucking know. We got to find out more from him.
He's cross-dressed a few times, but...
So if I wore a dress on the stream...
No, what I'm saying
doesn't mean I'm
is
trans.
I think it's one of those things where he cross-dressed, he liked the attention he got, so he's been playing into,
That's sort of how I feel about Chris Chan.
Against
Is
his
Chris
stuff.
Chan got sort of bullied into, like, trying to change their gender, and then they got, like, positive reinforcement, but I have no fucking clue. Like, I have no idea. It seems like such a deep rabbit hole to go down. But they're not... It doesn't look like Nova's even part of the parade. It looks like they're on the side of the parade, and they're just getting a video of them being there, right?
Only parade that seems fitting for this man is a funeral procession.
I agree. Play.
Playing.
So Nova decided to go to
It's a fidget toy, bro. It's
No, he was clicking like a button by his
it's
ear.
a fidget toy. Yeah, that's what it is.
Like a fidget spinner?
Look, I don't care who you are. If you are one of the people who has obsesses over fidget toys, there's just a part of me that just doesn't understand you. All right, I'd like to understand you. I
vape.
just don't get it. Well, no, I'm talking about I've seen people who get those little popper things.
Like for
And they
kids?
just have hundreds of them. Yeah, hundreds of them. Grown-ass, well, this is a grown-ass woman. Right? Little fidget cubes, whole collection of them. Right? And they've always, at all times, just are like...
But why is he clicking it in, or hit them? Why is Nova clicking it in Nova's ear like that?
Because it stimulates him. I don't know.
Okay, I just don't understand then. Fuck it, press play. I just don't fucking get it.
the
That's beyond
Spokane
me.
Pride Parade, baby. Smokey MC out there on the hunt, on the prowl. He's communicating with some of the lovely people out there, trying to find our delicious goober. And he's over there with his nice little, I don't even know, what are those toys called? The little ADHD toys, clicking it back and forth. And he has
bro.
major main character syndrome. A lot of these people that you cover think that they're the center of the universe. They think they're a much bigger deal than they actually...
Bro, do we have male pattern baldness coming in right here?
I got a green one. Do I have male pattern baldness? Be honest, Twiggy.
I'm not talking about you.
Just
Your
tell me.
hairline's fine, Steak. You're not cooked yet.
That's not what the mean
This-
people on the internet say. They say I'm cooked.
Okay, well, the mean people on the internet also say that I have weird-looking legs. Well, that I do though, so maybe that's not the best thing.
I should just wear my headset like this for now on until I get over it. I gotta go full forehead until people start leaving me alone. Cheesy Girl with the $20. Add another one. This one is green. It's kinky. Dolls approved. Kinky green. I don't know what this is. A tempting fusion of crisp green apple and pear. I like green apples and pears.
Vodka.
It might be. I'd assume so.
Steak. I literally have one shot left. Well, technically it's 2 shots. I will go take 1 shot for you. before I go
Drink. Meat.
Hold up, Steak. I'm not gonna show you all of it, but I'm wearing my Christmas underwear today.
Okay, I fuck with
My
you.
candy cane.
Well, go
undies,
get your drink.
yes,
I'll read chat for a little bit.
I'll be right back, Steak. Before I go though.
What does that say? What? Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Jesus Christ. Pup said, Christmas we were told to stop. We threw food once. Canadian people heard thanks. That was... Okay, I have no idea what that means.
I'm still on camera.
Bro has his OnlyFans in his hand. That's sort of funny. The reason he is like that is his parents' fault. They were not involved in his life like that. I mean, dude, as a parent, I gotta say, whenever I see somebody extremely fucked up like Nova Online, I definitely think, where was dad? Where was mom? Cheers to you guys. The crisp apples and pears, baby. Yeah, it's vodka, I think. It's way more sour than I thought it was going to be. I was told Susie would be here. Nobody's wanted to see Susie for a while. If Twiggy get drunk, he might jump out the window with it down. If Twiggy gets drunk, he'll definitely go outside. He's going to go outside either way, but when he's outside drunk, he's a little bit funnier. Oh my god. I wish he'd re-upped like me, but he did not. I went to the store and I was like, it is fuck 'em up Friday, right? I have to get like something fun. And what I was doing was I was getting a big bottle of Crown and then just sipping on it, and I was like, it's not holding me accountable. What I need to do. Yeah. I got a big Bruggs forehead now. I fuck with it. So I figured this would be more fun because it's random. You never know what the fuck's going to be in there. I got all kinds of random bullshit. Like, I'll just grab a random couple. Random couple. I got some fucking pink drink, some creamsicle moonshine, and a dildo. A lemon drop dildo with actual lemon drops inside. So it's all kinds of random bullshit. I didn't really know what I wanted to get. And I said it'd be more fun if it's not shit that I want, right? If it's just fucking random bullshit I can go for. Anyway, taking a long time to say nothing. According to, I guess, Keemstar thinks that we're boring, yet we were on LCL 2 days in a row with our beef and our shit-talking, having a good fucking time. We were definitely rewindable. We were definitely rewound. I guess that means it was sort of fucking interesting, considering nothing else fucking happened today. So I'm glad that we're doing a little bit. We're doing a little bit that's enough to at least get noticed. No attention is bad attention. Jethro said Twiggy told me that he's going to not drink for a month. Well, Jethro, maybe he fucking lied to you. Hello, Nightshade. Pup, we throw food to know where to get next. I have no idea what you're talking about with the food stuff. But Nova Online is somebody that I find interesting. Can I get W's in the chat if you'd like to see more fucking like LOL cow coverage of like actual lolcows that are out there that don't get coverage in the LCU? Because when I was first a viewer, I was like, damn, I wish one of these channels actually fucking went over some of this information so I don't have to watch these fucking channels that I'm not into, but I can still get a little bit of the fucking information. So if you like it, let me know. If not, we're going to switch it up because that's all we're going to do is change things every single day. We're still doing $20 shots. Oh, I have to add some of those to Old Twiggy. How many have I had now? That was like 5 shots. So I think we're at 5 out of 10, which means we would be halfway to getting Old Twiggy back. If you guys do not know what Old Twiggy means, you probably weren't here for the fucking beginnings. He's an asshole. He's a dick. I'm his co-host, and he immediately starts being fucking mean to me first, which I think is bullshit. I think we should focus that shit outwards. But from what I've learned, once you open up Old Twiggy,
I'm gonna catch up with you.
Your cam's off.
No.
Turn your camera on, Deputy Twiggy. Or Officer Twiggy. But anyway, once Old Twiggy comes out, he's a fucking dickhead. He's not nice to me. He's not nice to you guys. I don't understand why people like it, but they do. They'll come by the VC just to get bullied by Twiggy.
This is rum, so I got a good amount of rum.
Okay.
Then I had a good amount of rum.
Don't tell me you just spilled all the rum.
No, I've got.
Why is the rum gone?
This is what I'm gonna be eating outside.
Wait. What is this? Read it. We can't see it because of the glare of the light.
Hearty chicken noodle soup with white meat by Lidl.
White meat, just like us, baby. Let's go.
Yes, but if I can find somebody who's willing to, burn 100, I might take it a little further. All you gotta do is just,
Wait, hold up. That's illegal. Don't break the law. In this US of A, and you're doing a fire inside. All of this is not good. Twigatha, I am so disappointed in you for what you've done. That's got to be a fake 100. It's a very good looking. Turn it around. The fake's got to be on the other side. It's got to be on the other side. Show us the fake part. Motion pictures purposes. There we go. You motherfucker. He pulled an H3H3 on us. Yo, what do you think about the H3H3 bullshit about those dumb bitches getting sued, bro?
I think those dumb bitches deserve it.
That is the funniest dumb bitch shit I've ever seen, dude. Because first of all,
but before we get into that, we jump topics. Apparently, people don't like it when we jump topics.
Guys, relax. All right, so I might have mentioned Old Twiggy a few times, but now Steak has to take 2 shots. Supreme Leader Bread with $20 said, moonshine, meat now. Okay, I will grab a moonshine. Lucifina with the $20 said, Old Twiggy, let's fucking go! Which would put us out of 7 out of 10
7 out of 10
for Old
Holy
Twiggy.
smokes!
And I am
That's crazy.
not a fan of Old Twiggy, so I'm hoping Old Twiggy stays buried.
I know, because we get along.
Because we get along, and then Old Twiggy comes out and talks mad
And
shit.
he ruins it. I hate that. I hate that he does that. And then Susie pisses you off. I think you're attracted to Susie though.
Dude, I think.
Bottoms up.
Wait. I gotta review it first. This is a banana pudding.
Oh, I got ashes from the $100 in here.
That's protein. Banana pudding moonshine. I don't think paper's. It's calories. Oh, dude, it tastes just like those vanilla puddings you get from like Walmart, bro.
Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it. Cheers. You have to at least take a shot's worth. I'm not gonna lie. That is fucking delicious. If I ever met a grown man that had like somehow polymorphed himself into some type of bipedal banana human person, this is what his cum would taste like. It tastes like banana
Sorry.
cum.
My mouth tastes like fire because I have a cup of water beside me, a jar of water that has the same amount of water as there was liquor in that cup, and I put the $100 in the wrong cup.
I think pushing my hair back has done nothing but unlock more self-confidence. I feel like I look good. Paranormal said steak. What? I was talking about if a banana had a dick and you sucked it, that's what the cum would taste like. If you missed it when I said it the first time, I said that Old Smoky Moonshine banana pudding flavor tastes like if you got mouth fucked by a banana. That would be like the surprise finish ending.
I'd give a banana sloppy toppy, bro.
If it tasted this
Straight up.
good.
Bro, honestly, bro, imagine, right? Imagine, your woman's turned into a dish, right? All right, right.
I feel
Imagine
dangerous
your
waters
woman's
ahead.
turned into a dish, right? And you're just like, you're just looking at it. You're like, because like if my woman turned into lasagna, bro, I'd be hitting it, and then I'd be eating the fuck out of that.
You'd fuck it and then eat it?
That does sound gross.
You just said you'd be hitting.
That does.
No.
Different ends. We'll cut it in half.
You lost me.
I'm not
bro.
gonna cut my wife in half. No, not like that.
I'm so confused. This is taking a turn. If your wife could be any food, do you think it would be lasagna though?
That's what I'd prefer.
You'd prefer your wife to be a lasagna.
Well, if she had to like turn into a food,
It's
bro,
like that. Like if I was a
if
worm,
like
would you
some
still
little
love me
dank
type shit?
wizard turned her into some kind of dish.
Please,
Yeah.
God.
Of course, Lucifina's in the chat commenting about it regarding this situation. She's got the hots for me.
Oh God. Well, she doesn't have a banana penis. She can't feed me banana pudding the way I want it. Pass.
Banana penis.
Press play. I
Pass.
need more Nova. Oh God, his mouth is wide open, asking for banana penis.
Hold up. Picking up where his mouth is.
What? Hold up. What are you?
Figured I could make him useful for something.
Okay. Play.
All right, playing it. 3, 2, 1.
Actually are, and that's exactly what Nova is, especially whenever you see him just eye fucking the camera. Ooh, look at me, and that's what he's doing right here. He can't control himself. He needs to be the center of attention at all times. And guess what?
This reminds me of something, Steak.
My tummy hurts.
My tummy also hurts a little. Oh, I did something really cool today.
Okay.
But before I get to that, we'll talk about that after this video. Just remind me to tell you what I did that was cool. But this whole picture reminds me of a picture that I took recently. I'm pulling it up now.
On your phone?
Yeah, on my phone.
You want to press play while you look for it?
No, that's okay. Just give me a second.
Paranormal said, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Lucifina said, oh my fucking god, no Twiggy. Pup said, I'll be red, though. I have no... Every bite hump. No sugar. Yup. I have no fucking... Crack is definitely... I think Pup is talking about doing crack. I can't remember. Is that actually Pup Star?
Interesting. I don't think so.
Lucifina said, Nova is my real true love. Lucifina. That should... We should... Someone
Lucifina,
take a picture.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Someone take a picture of that
of
YouTube chat, because I need that forever. Don't let her delete it. Someone take a picture real
down
fast.
bad. She down bad. All right. So a little context behind this, right? Okay? There was somebody in the Discord whose name was Super Gay Retard.
I remember. He's still there.
All right?
It's dummy.
So this is the context.
Happy
But it
Pride.
says happy birthday, or happy pride, not birthday. What the fuck am I talking about? Happy pride, Super Gay Retard.
Happy
Look,
birthday.
just to prove it. Just to prove it.
Yeah.
I tagged him in it.
Dude, he's still in the Discord. I think his name is Dummy now, though.
It is.
Yeah, he's still here. He's still here. All right, now press play, you dingleberry.
What? We finally get to see some other people that are at this parade. They're showing up to hang out with Nova. Hey, Nova, buddy, can we take a picture together? I love your content. Really makes you think. You know, some people at this parade, they're going over there to enjoy the alleged Discord Kitten King. Oh man, I don't know, Chief.
Excuse me, are you Nova? Yeah, can I get a picture? I don't mind. I've been following you.
Bro, ain't no way people are down this bad, bro.
I would take a picture of Nova for sure.
Ain't no way. And the worst part is that voice, that chick's voice, or whatever they are, not
That
trying to
person's
kill things.
voice.
That beautiful human.
That
voice.
human being that we're all in love with. We all love humans.
Sounded like somebody who's in our Discord. The voice is identical. I can't.
Whoa, that was a long time ago. That was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago? Here, take my phone. I can't believe I've been doing
Bro, look at that build. Oh, there we go. I got a shot. Pause game.
Oh, that is
Dude,
like
what are the shoes? It killed my light. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's got the dad shoes on. He looks very intimidated. This is a very CD-ROM reaction to
Well, yeah, because that's like almost. She almost, like, from this angle at least, almost looks like a normal.
This looks like a very
person.
normal human being to me. I mean, other than like this style went out back when I was in middle school, but other than
What
that,
are the shorts?
the shorts are gangster. I'd wear those. Those are probably like $200, $300. I'm pretty sure those are the Gucci striated red Viper
Buddy,
Bloods.
those things were 200 or 300 cent at Goodwill. Nothing wrong
Those
with
are the
Goodwill.
Gucci red Viper Blood cross stitch pattern. Those are actually very expensive shorts. Very nice.
Is that a real thing?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Can you pull that up for me?
Yep, right after this video.
I feel like you're capping, bro.
I don't cap.
I feel like you need a cap with that damn hairline. Sorry, old Twiggy came out for a second. My bad. My bad. I try to keep it contained.
I love you, man. I literally just turned 21 too. Oh yeah. Please don't.
Okay, she
No,
did
she's
look
not
normal
normal.
for a second.
She's
She
not
did
normal.
look normal.
That's
but
not a
no
normal
way.
person. This isn't a normal person either, bro. This is who I feel like
I appreciate it.
right here. This
And your
build.
bro. Thank you.
So we got the dude from Stranger Things that doesn't have any teeth, and we got the other person saying that they absolutely love
Pause
Nova. Nah.
Every time I get bullied in main chat, I think it's this guy. This guy here on the left. Every time somebody in main chat's like, you're married, you have a kid, I'm like, it's you. It's
Nah,
this
bro.
curly-headed fuck.
Every time somebody when I was doing my rage bait, back in the day, when I was trying to get reactions out of everybody, there would be some dumb things that I would say that were just clearly not true.
Just bait.
Like I said one guy literally he keeps his house as dirty as possible to farm cockroaches because he eats them, right? Like clearly not true.
Delicious.
And somebody's like, even if that is true, why would you expose him for that?
Why
It
would you make
sounds
fun
like
of
he
him
has
for
severe
that?
mental illness and he needs help. You should have reached out a helping hand.
I do like at least that, like, when most people take pictures with a heavy quotation mark celebrity, they at least try to, like, get a hug. Like, they are standing a very healthy distance away from the Nova man.
Yeah, because of the smell, bro. What do you mean?
I don't know. People
It's
say
gotta be.
Boogie looks like he would smell, but he doesn't.
Boogie does not smell, but Boogie also has a woman who bathes him.
Press play.
Hold up, before I press play, do you have a
Twiggy!
celebrity
Dude,
picture
we're not
you
going to
can
finish
show?
this video.
I don't think the internet's gonna let that one slide, Chief. You know, it's not a good look to openly associate yourself with just the most deplorable people on the face of the internet. And trust me, they weren't the only people at the parade that were coming up to Nova to hang out with him, or to take pictures with him, or to say, I'm your biggest fan, look at me. There are other people there, you know, you got the killer clowns from outer...
Round them all up. All right.
Yo, you paused that at the perfect time. Round them all up?
No, that's not the...
That's what you're trying to say? All three of these people? Nah.
What is Nova's face?
He's looking at those people the way I'm looking at those people, like he's a normal people. But he's one of those people. But that's the superiority complex that you were talking about.
Well, can we appreciate the fit in the background?
The pink one? I was trying to ignore the fit because, like, I think those are pink Crocs as well. Look at the bottom. Look in the top right. There's an American patriot with sunglasses. There's a chud over there with a fucking full American flag and everything.
There's this guy who, like, I can just tell by his side profile that when he was a toddler, up to the point of like 10 years old, he bit people.
Stick solid with the 5 Canadian. You Moose Knuckles completely dropped one buff bald for the cringe period blood thing. Now I'm a fan again. Funny cunts. Excellent job, boys. Hell yeah, Stick. Glad to see you've joined the dark side.
Stick. You live in a storage unit, you little bitch.
Why can't we ever lock in? Press play.
I was responding!
Space over here, showing up, you know, throwing up the peace sign, throwing up the soy jack face. Oh, they're so excited to be next to Discord Kitten King. Oh yeah, baby, that's just the best look. I'm glad people are prioritizing these things. There's plenty, and I'm not putting myself up on top of a pedestal anywhere, but there's plenty of people out there that make actually wholesome content that you could actually be a fan of and not waste your time trying to defend an open freak, an open person who...
Bro, the angle of this kid's sucker's pissing me off, bro.
Where is it at? He's like got it where you'd put a fucking dip at, bro. That's got to be a dum-dum, or he's used to having big ass shit in his mouth, bro.
That is a child.
Will never take responsibility for his actions. Now, I want to parlay this, I want to move this forward into an alleged former employee that worked at Denny's with Nova has come forward to share his experience with him.
Denny's?
And I work a couple shifts, and I realized that he's just a weird...
Most normal-looking Denny's employee I've ever seen.
This is an ex-Denny's. What happens when a mofo stops working at Denny's, bro?
We're chatting up. All right, let's go back to little. Let's start this little part from the tap.
I specifically chose like a 30-minute video because I was like, "There's no way in 2 hours we can't get through it." And we've just like, we're doing the opposite of what those dumb bitches did with the, what's his name video?
I don't think we're a copyright risk.
Yeah, we're doing the opposite of a chair stream. We are covering the fuck out of this video. I'm getting drunk. I can feel it now. I'm getting excited and happy.
Bro, you remember how much I had in here?
Let's get it. All right. Oh, they call him Nova Chew. That's vicious. Let's get it.
Ugh. Hold up. Should I gracefully hit the unpause button, or should I smack it?
Smack that bitch.
He would play his brain rot TikTok music in the kitchen over everyone else's music. He would consistently ask everyone, guess what? And then you would say what? And he'd say, these nuts.
There is no...
Bro, did he cook at Denny's? Did he work in the kitchen?
No, when you say did he cook at Denny's? Yes, he did. He said, guess what? Every time you said what, he said these nuts. This man was cooking more than breakfast, bro. That's the funniest coworker you could have. It's some fucking retard running around the kitchen.
Nah, bro.
Guess what?
Dude, we had
what?
We had a Lolcow
these nuts.
we had this guy named Josh, and I'll be pretty quick about it. But we had this guy named Josh who was a big old dude, and he would every time he walked outside, he was always the guy who took out the trash. Always, because if he took out the trash, he could hit his vape. And they had one of those big ass vape mods. He would fill up the whole parking lot with like clouds. And he would talk often about how like attractive his stepsister is, always. So I made up a rap about him, and let me give it to you. I got home last night and I went down on my sister. I took her panties off and I asked if I could fist her. My sister said my dick is the size of a grape, so I compensate for that with the size of my vape. and then it gets into like a goofy beat where you're just like,
I fuck with. We need more rap music.
Nothing more painful in your entire existence, I feel like, than getting D's nuts in 2025, 2024, 2023 by Nova. That has to be the most soul-crushing experience of your entire life.
Cooking.
Just absolutely crippling.
honestly, brother,
He's cooking.
I would
bro.
be eating lead that day.
That's just
100%. My ceiling would have a new paint job if you catch my drift.
I'd have to fuck.
All right.
I'd have to fuck. After
After
the third time, he's
we're
getting
going
hands.
to jail for hate crime. We're getting charges.
After the third time of getting D's nuts by this motherfucker, you're definitely catching fucking hands after work, bro.
I'm catching a charge, bro.
You're getting in
Like,
trouble.
Dude, there's gonna be a face print in the flat top grill. That black stone's gonna stand.
Twiggy,
no chance.
this is the face Nova makes right before he fucking squashes you like a rat on a fucking rat trap. This is the face of a killer, bro. We gotta be careful. Smack that shit.
I don't know about all that.
Cut it out.
I don't know about
Press
all that.
play, dummy.
Oh, it didn't even work.
You're
Hold on, I gotta
killing
do
me,
it again.
bro.
I gotta do it again.
Smack it. You spit on it and it still
To have
doesn't work.
somebody like that come up to you and you get D's nutted. Oh, brutal.
He was a prep cook, and in terms of his performance,
He was a cook.
it would be what you expect. He chose to hand slice every single tomato instead of using the slicer.
No. For once in my life, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I respect Nova.
He put care
Okay.
into every sandwich.
He put care into it, bro. Because if you're just using the slicer to slice a tomato, bro, you might get the weird part of the tomato that has the brown on it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the part of an apple, but worse. But if you hand slice it, you're getting nothing but the premium slices. Everything else is
I mean, hella
discarded.
pussy and ass before I'm eating the soft spot of an apple. Let's go.
hell yeah, bro. Straight up, dude. I would lick in somebody's ear hole before I ate the brown spot of an
He
apple.
used long mixing containers to contain things, and never cleaned up his kitchen, and
No.
put a lot of labor on the dishwasher.
So unsurprisingly, the lazy gluttonous slob who is always coming online saying, I have no idea why I keep getting fired from these jobs. Why don't people want to give me a job? Well, maybe it's because, the tomato thing on the surface might make you think, oh, he's just being ineffective. No. This is clear.
I can make it fast.
Make it faster, bro.
Like, man, we're gonna make it as fast as possible.
No, 1.75. 2 is too fast.
I watch stuff on 2 times speed all the time because I'm able to comprehend things at a rate that
Oh,
you
so now I'm
would
stupid.
understand
Okay, fuck
with your
you.
evil
Yeah,
mind.
uh-huh.
Clearly a tactic of him trying to prove to everybody else around him that he knows more than them. He's much more skilled than they are. He doesn't have to use these man-made inventions. He'll cut them himself. Look how helpful he is. Look how impactful he is. Brother, we're at the Denny's. Put the fries in the bag, brother. And him not cleaning up after himself should be no surprise at all. Absolutely none. Now he's going to close out this video and share his final
Bro,
thoughts.
I know you walk in the bathroom after Nova, right, at work, bro. Like, yeah, you can smell his turd, right?
No,
So that's already
come on,
disturbing.
man.
But the smell of his ass sweat and the fungus on his balls blows that smell out of the water. I know that. I've gone in the bathroom after people like Nova, okay? Sometimes the bathroom's the only freedom you get from your miserable job.
Not in the army.
Right? Sometimes you got to bring your 3DS to work.
Not in the
when you're
army,
16
bro.
years old. Yeah, well, they also watch you pee for your drug tests.
Do you know how hard it was when I first joined the
I bet it was
military?
super hard when you're in a room naked with a bunch of men.
Yo, could somebody give me a 20, literally, just so I could have a fucking drink? Because he's pissing me the fuck off, bro. He does no idea what
Of
he's
being
talking
around
about.
Nova.
He's talking
It's a prep
shit.
cook's
Not even
responsibility
evil
What-
Twiggy yet.
Watch the video.
Yeah, just play the fucking video.
To mop up the water coming from the sink, even if it's not your fault. You still got to do it. And he just turns around, walks away, and says, "Thanks for the fucking help." I just wanted to run
I
up
can
and-
imagine. He's like looking down. He's got his arms spread out. He's like,
Could you imagine getting lip? Thanks for nothing.
bro, I would smack the shit out of him with a skillet, dog. But go on.
punch the back of his head so bad, but I keep my job.
And it's the most Nova thing in the entire world. Once again, main character syndrome. He thinks he's the most important person in the entire room. So when people aren't willing to bend over backwards to come and help him, come and save the day from Nova, well, he's gonna get all pissy. He's gonna be all upset. Oh, thanks for the help, buddy. Oh, I guess I have to go do my job. I gotta go do that. Guess what?
He thinks he's the most important person in an entire room because when he walks into that room, everybody makes room for him because the smell is so overwhelming that you've just got to get away. Continuing.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people out here that have worked in the food industry. I have myself. It is a grueling experience. But if you're able to have one of those jobs where everybody's pulling their weight, I'm not saying that they're, the LeBron James of flipping a burger, but I'm saying, oh yeah, they keep their station clean, they wash their hair, they clean their clothes, they don't say bone apple teeth, they don't say D's nuts. Guess what? You're probably gonna have a decent experience. And you won't end up with somebody like this showing up to your house and just giving the creepiest of creepy vibes.
I found Nova's house.
Oh no. Hold on, ain't no way. What kind of
Twiggy's house? That's
No!
Twiggy's house.
No!
That's your house, bro. What are you doing, man? Did you have a part of this editing team?
A lot nicer than that. I don't have a bed sheet hung up as a curtain anymore.
That's your house. Right? That's where you live.
No, bro.
That's where Twiggy lives.
Nicer
we got
than
Twiggy's
this,
house, 4K.
Hold up. I need to see what kind of bike this is. I saw a bike. Oh, fuck!
It's the 2.0 speed you're doing, stupid.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Somebody screenshot that and send it to me. And
I told y'all I'd be
kiss on
back.
the lips with
I
tongue.
want trees.
It's really smelly.
The scents and colors.
A little treat for the viewers.
So once again, I want to reiterate to the audience,
second, wait a
I'm a
second,
new
pause it.
Nova.
That was somebody else at his house?
Yeah. What's Nova gonna do about it? Bro, we gotta get
Fight
to this
him?
video. It's 1:32. I still have to go into the
Can
woods
you
and eat
please
my
just press
little
play?
Enjoyer consumer, right? I was unaware. I had seen glimpses and pieces of Nova's exterior of his house. Turns out he's living in the trailer in the middle of the fields and nowhere, has no time to go and mow his lawn, just has trash laying all about, which isn't surprising. I mean, the inside of his house is getting absolutely ludicrous. It is just insane, the amount of trash that's piling up on the inside. Now, obviously, he doesn't care. It doesn't bother him at all. Instead, he's gonna pick up an extremely addictive hobby and an extremely expensive hobby by opening Pokemon cards.
Bro can't find a niche, alright? Food reviewer, singer, Pokemon cards.
Discord minor collector.
Yeah, the Discord kitten collector.
I have to use these Pokemon cards to catch them all. Ho-Oh. Gyarados. I don't have sound.
I don't have sound either.
Is it this part of the video? Maybe he's playing music.
So I have to come clean to
No,
the entire
it's
audience. This is going to be a hard
because it
thing to
was
do, but, we all partake in some amount of soy.
I
You
don't
just gotta
know.
fill up a few more sheets.
So I have to come clean to the entire audience. This is going to be a hard thing to do, but, we all partake in some amount of soy, in some amount of embarrassing,
Not me,
just
bro.
mentally challenging hobbies that bring us joy in life. A lot of people will point to, building train models. That's the prototypical autism lore.
Building train models is badass. Going on. Continuing.
But,
False.
people can enjoy hobbies, and guess what? Guess what, guys? I happen to enjoy collecting cards, and I happen to enjoy collecting Pokemon cards, and the entire space is filled with absolute spurgs like people like Nova Online. Somebody who doesn't deserve to pull one of the top hits in the Destined Rivals set that recently came out. Now, me personally, I'm more of a Moltres fan from that set, but regardless, we got the man over here just absolutely pouring money into it. And here's the thing, if you don't know anything about collecting cards, it's gambling, essentially. You'll open these
Addictive.
packs, that particular card, it's like a 1 in 100 plus chance of pulling a card like that, right? So you're just throwing money down.
Nah, for real, because I don't even know how to play, like, Magic or anything, but I love the cards. I love the art, right? I've got, like, can you full screen me real quick?
I got a magic deck right here, yeah.
Bro, I got one in here along with some Lolcow cards.
Yeah,
Like,
that is not a magic deck. That is a fucking mess.
Yes, this is a mess because my cat knocked it over, but you know what is a magic deck? And this right here.
I don't want to be your friend.
Magic deck. And custom made
Yeah, go ahead. Keep flexing.
by the man who shit talked us tonight, my boy Billy the Fridge.
What
He can
the
shit
fuck
talk
was
me
that
today.
about, Billy the Refrigerator? I've been drinking and now I'm fucking curious.
Well, who cares? Because we gotta finish this video.
All
Down the
right.
drain. And Nova recently, in my previous video, he was talking about, I need $900 to pay rent inside of my mom's trailer. I need it. I need that money. These packs aren't cheap, and they're not easy to come by. So there's a good chance that he's not paying MSRP for these packs, which are typically $5. That's what it should be. Now, people are reselling these packs upwards of $12, $13. So is he finding them at a store? Maybe not. You have grown-ass adults fighting each other over them inside of the
Where
Walmart,
is
right?
he buying
I'm not sure about that. Was he able to sit online all day and get into the queue and purchase them himself? Maybe. Who knows? But it's a big waste of money. It certainly is. Maybe you should be focusing on saving some of that money, getting a job, turning your life around like you tried to pretend like you were interested in doing at the beginning of this video. But no, instead we're just going to keep throwing money right down the drain.
Hey, all, it's Lolcow. So just an FYI, I'm posting a lot more on YouTube now. I'm gonna try and focus on posting more Pokemon card videos And I'm also focusing on becoming more of a VR creator there, so...
Yeah, that's certainly what we need more in this ecosystem, more Pokemon card opens and VR YouTubers. That's definitely the type of content that people are looking out for. And, you know, when you have the lowest of low production value, when you don't have, I mean, he has a negative value in character interest. I mean, he's literally one of the worst people to be opening packs out there. I don't think you're going to garner the most positive audience, and I don't think you're going to become all that successful. Maybe, instead of opening the packs, you should be putting the fries in the bag. I don't know. And he's not a cleanly man. I don't know. What job can he get?
Do you see any level of success in this man's future?
Yeah and no. I guess, like, in the same sense.
Nope. You're already invalidated by what you said, because you said yes. Let's continue the video.
Fuck no, I have something to say now, motherfucker. You better unpause it. You don't ask me what my fucking opinion is and then just blow through it.
Your opinion was...
You didn't fucking listen to my opinion. Fuck you.
Right, Evil Twiggy's coming back. How many 20s are we at?
7 out of 10, fucker. 7 out of 10. 3 more shots for me, and I'm going to be evil steak, so I'm not afraid of evil Twiggy. Fuck off, bro. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Get your point out.
He might be fucking successful in the same chance that, like, fucking Chris Chan is successful. It's just in notoriety. He's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Press play. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, there's nothing better than being notorious for fucking your elder mother. Sorry.
Call center? Can you just do that? No. He's come up with a better solution, guys. He's going to start his own eBay store. Oh, thank God.
What's going on, everyone? I am starting a collection on NovaCord on the eBay called the Pink Collection. Now, this is 5 different paracord bracelets, all measured at 8.5 inches. You just made
8.5 inches?
Start an eBay store.
I just want you to know that I do make custom bracelets, and every single one of them is 8.5 inches long.
Yo, I'm gonna start selling custom paracord bracelets on the channel. Everybody who sends like their limit at once $500, you get a custom-made paracord bracelet. That's such a. It's not worth it at all.
Made by Twiggy?
Made by Twiggy.
Fucking beautiful.
Not worth it at all.
There's gonna be 5 bracelets with bidding starting at $40, and all proceeds will be going. Not all proceeds, but 20% of the proceeds will be going to the winning bidder's charity of choice.
I don't know how this man is out of breath.
He can't even do the math to do 20%. Like, what is he talking about?
All right, I haven't watched a lot of content by Saturated Content, but what the fuck is this stupid ass title? You clickbaited me, bro. This was supposed to be Nova Online Alcohol Saga Begins? When? In the last 5 seconds?
Earlier, he's 21. He's old enough to drink now. He had the whatever he drank.
I don't see him drinking and fucking doing alcohol reviews. What the fuck is this title?
How they get you.
Okay.
This is how they get you. My Mr. Bass video was titled "Manipulating a Manipulator."
I got clickbaited.
But I didn't even manipulate him. The guy was just so retarded that he just fell for everything I was saying.
No, said, guess how Twiggy will be measuring your bracelets. He's going to use his penis 3 times. All right, let's press play.
Dude, 3 times? You think I'm that wide? That's crazy.
While trying to correct a jig in order to unscrew a screw and move it over a little bit. I don't know how that's so much physical effort that we're sitting here literally out of breath. Hey guys, but whoever wins this charity gets money to. Hey, I'm sure that's what the actual reality of the situation is going to be. Either way, guys, I just thought it was worthwhile. It's a slightly minor and slightly important piece of information.
What is that?
What he's digging in? I have no fucking clue.
Oh, those are the buckles.
Paracord
bracelets.
Yeah.
I don't use those.
No.
I don't use those. You got a knot in a loop, bro.
A knot in a loop is the way you do it in the military.
Yeah, knot in a loop, because the buckle's useless when you're in a survival situation. Yeah, they can say you can get the one with the whistle in it. The whistle's useless. All right? If you can't go... If you can't whistle like that, you ain't gonna make it, dog. Sorry.
Has come out at the same time. It's a bit interesting, so I thought I would throw my hat back out there once more. Let me know if you're interested in me covering Nova some more, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Okay, we definitely have to do more reaction content like this. In my opinion, chat, if this is something you would be interested, do a poll. Do a poll, Steak. I think a poll could be beneficial. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm walking out to the haunted house. We're about to do a food review. All right. Food review. We've got 20 minutes. I've got to go fast. Steak, I will be right back.
See ya.
Before I go, can you kiss me? Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Jesus. All right. So, I just put up a poll, more horror / Lolcow reviews on Aussie. So go ahead and let us know, you guys, so that we know which way to move. I'm sorry. 7 20s is 7 drinks. I'm not a huge drinker anymore, and when I do, it's like little White Claws. So drinking fucking 7 shots is slowing me the fuck down, and I'm working through it. That's a 93% yes so far, so you guys enjoyed it? Fuck yeah, man. This is like the type of content that I'm super into. This is the type of content that I watched that led me literally to the LCU. Is I was watching Lolcow shit, horror cow shit. I couldn't get enough of it. I just wanted to know more. I wanted to know what the fuck's going on with Daniel Larson. What's going on with Guitar Weird Cooks His Own Food guy, the Gremlin motherfucker. I was really into all of that shit. The Jack guy that does the gambling. I think it's super, super interesting, and they never fail to produce more content. So yeah, can I talk about the LCU and talk about our Lolcows? I can. But by the time it gets to Aussie, after fucking Rewind, they've been covered, bro. What do you want me to say? Sweet Tea sucks? Everybody knows. Wonder Woman is she's beautiful and sweet and just not talking enough to be on a show? Everybody already knows. They covered our drama. They covered everybody else's drama. There ain't no fucking room for it, bro. But what I can cover is crazy bullshit on the internet. And I have a fucking blast doing so because I always have a lot to fucking say. Think Twiggy sent another storm up his way. He's definitely been dealing with that. Let me see. Oh my god. Yeah, we are killing it on the vote, so I guess you stuff like this. What's up, Chudster? I see you. Stick. Talking less shit, but still talking shit here. Glad to see you, brother. Snow said, Steak, you are gorgeous. Me? Thank you. I feel gorgeous. So Twiggy is going to be taking this can of, I think, cold chicken noodle soup made with real white meat way out into his the abandoned house area. Nobody paid for a tombstone in a while. So all we're going to be doing right now is adding names to the fucking wall in the haunted abandoned house. So if you want your name added to the wall, it is $10. Add whatever name you want. It doesn't have to be your name. It could be any name. Let's see. Angela says, I watch all kinds of this. Yeah, I like all of the cows, man. I really like getting into it. Free coffee. No. Brenda said, okay, I need to go back to bed, Stick. I'm waiting for you to come pick me up, slow ass. Brenda, why are you being so fucking flirty? Also, I hope your surgery went well and you're getting better and feeling back to it. So when it comes to a lot of, like, these, like, outside cows and these outside, like, whether they're horror or LOL, I think that's up to the perspective of the people watching the videos. I think a great majority of them are horror cows in general. All right, we've got Twiggy back out on the street, flashlight going strong, moving towards the abandoned area across the street.
Oh yeah, this is my police flashlight right here. Ow!
Yeah, I can
blinded
actually we can see way
shit
better
down
this
the road.
time. That thing's got range.
Yeah, this is my cheapest flashlight, besides the little $10 one. Funnily enough. Well, y'all haven't seen my real expensive one. That one's at work. My hands are full. My phone was on 1% when I walked outside, so I got it hooked up to a jump box for my car.
Okay. So if you guys aren't used to seeing the crops that
that's
Twiggy
pretty
steps
cool.
on, there they
Hey,
are.
look, there's my neighbors.
You are losing pixels like a motherfucker.
I'm not on them. I'm walking like you're. Yeah, it's because you sabotaged me.
I didn't fucking sabotage
Hold
you.
up, give me a second.
All right, still seeing
Yeah,
a lot of
you did.
gray names. I don't know if we got
I don't believe you.
any members today. We have 17 minutes left. If anybody wants to donate some members, we only needed 40 to do a gaming stream on Sunday.
Oh, fuck.
If not, we might
Hold
just
up,
be
I
doing
gotta
what we
go
do
in the
on
outhouse,
Saturday.
don't I?
Well, you have to find the outhouse. Do you even remember where it is?
Alright, well, the problem is that one. No.
All right, Twiggy's working his way.
Well,
through
kind
some
of,
sharp
but I don't
brush.
have enough time to dig. So what I'm gonna do is we're actually going to do another food review for free. Because we were paid 100.
Okay.
So this is a free food review right here. Alright, we'll still do one in the outhouse. I'm just gonna go ahead and dig the outhouse out. I'll probably do it on stream, it'll have to be a weekend where you can run OBS.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Oh, the alcohol all hit me at once.
Yeah, dude. I've had 7 shots. You're telling me.
Yeah.
All right, we are in the house
I've had
now.
probably the equivalent of 5, but still.
No, I feel
my
you.
lighting keeps on dying. Oh no. And the worst part is, man, canned chicken noodle soup, it has chunky, what's that, broth? It has chunky broth, dog.
Yeah, I don't imagine it's going to taste good. Are you setting your phone up on like a safe spot right now? Because right now it's just shaking.
Yeah.
But I can see
Yeah.
you. Or I can see whatever you're looking at. And now it's all gone.
See me? Not yet.
I can
You
almost
can't
see
see
you.
nothing?
I can see you. I can see you partially. I can see your arm tattoo.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, no pixels. Just robot
It's
talk.
okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're losing you. Twiggy's Abandoned House said, right. Aussie's the only good show on the LCU. Oh, jeez. We're working on it. We're trying to be interesting and not do what everybody else is doing.
What about now? What about now?
I can see you.
Are we good?
I can see you. Stop touching your phone.
I just gotta find a way to get it. I gotta find a way to get it to stand up.
It's standing. I
Gotta
can
get
see
my
you.
light.
When you don't move it, it seems like we can see you for the most part. There you go. All right, I'm gonna full screen you. You need to do it like an actual Nova food review with an intro and everything. Go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nova Online. Today, we're gonna be reviewing the hearty chicken noodle soup with white meat chicken by Lidl. It comes in a can. It's a nice can. No dents in it. There are no dents in the can. It's a cool can. It's got one of these things on it. I'm opening the can right now. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells like chicken noodle soup. It smells like it has chicken in it with noodles and soup. If you look inside of it, hold up, let me see if I can. Oh yeah. Oh,
the
yeah,
pixels
look
are
at that.
a bitch.
Nice and juicy. Get into it. Let's get it. Oh, you can't see me?
I can see you for like a moment at a time. It keeps stopping.
Alright, here's the thing. What we're gonna do. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you slightly. I think we might need to move slightly outside of the house. I can see you clearly
Fuck, this
still.
is gonna be difficult.
I can see you now. I don't know. It just
Alright,
comes
you
and
can
goes.
Okay. Okay.
Here it's good.
Come, a chameleon. You come and go.
Fuck.
Noodle soup.
The audio makes it way worse.
Nice and delicious. The broth tastes like chicken. It's very good. It's very gourmet. I probably give the broth a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Nova approval. I got a piece of chicken, a chunk of white chicken meat. It tastes kind of boiled, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh my fuck.
It's really good. Really flavorful. Now, a little bit of salt. It tastes like a hint of salt. But really good. The carrots are nice and soft, just like most men when they're around me.
Okay. Weird flex. Thank you, Nova. $5 asks, is it robust, though?
It's very robust.
Okay.
I forgot a marker.
We have 10 minutes left. What do you mean you forgot a marker?
I forgot a marker.
Oh my fucking god, guys. Chat, I'm sorry. Apparently you've been scammed.
I will either record a pre-record video and send it to Discord, or I will do it tomorrow.
Are you streaming tomorrow, Twiggy?
No, I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. Mr. Boom Boom Pow with the $2. Please unblock Pokey Gaga. Twiggy, what the fuck, bro? This is just every day?
I don't have him blocked.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Mr. Boom Boom. I will work on getting that accomplished. Thank you so much. Dude, this is why Pokey doesn't... Oh, my God, it's just dripping. Are you eating the whole can?
Yeah.
That is fucking gross, dude. All right, you got 10 minutes. If you forgot your marker, you need to get back to your setup.
I gotta finish this can.
Okay, go ahead. Finish the can, brother. Yeah, jack it off a little bit. Get all the... Yep, there you go. Oh! Ah! No. All right, you're off full screen. Eat your fucking... You're so wet, bro.
Just eating soup. Just eating soup.
Just eating soup.
I give the soup in general about an 8 out of 10. About 8 out of 10. I'll even dance.
There's no way there's still food in that can, bro. No! Oh my fucking God. Let's see it. That's a pretty clear can. I'd say you'd finish it. Don't stick your finger in there and cut it up on the rim. You're good.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I think so.
You got the soup. All the soup part is gone. You just have some veggies left. Lucifina said, run, Twiggy,
do not
run.
play around when it comes to soup.
Because you have 9 minutes left. Twiggy's
Hold
Abandoned
up.
House
I gotta find
says,
somewhere suitable to put the soup.
this is ASMR I did not want. What do you mean? No, you can't just leave the can there. It's got food in there. It's going to attract an animal. And the next time you come in here, you're going to have to fight a raccoon.
Badass, dude. Check it out. There's a skull down here. You want to see it? I'll touch it with my bare hands.
Well, I mean, yeah, I want to see the skull, obviously.
All right, cool. It's a skull.
Pokey Gaga with the $2, 8.0 out of 10. That's a rookie score. I know you can't see that, so I read it out loud for you.
Honestly, it would have been better if it was hot. Lidl's chicken noodle soup's actually really good. I always keep it stocked in my pantry just in case.
Just in case you get hungry in an
It's
abandoned
always
house.
good when. Well, no, but it does help. When we're not feeling good or anything like that, chicken noodle soup it brings up the mood always. I almost threw it up.
You did. Yeah, I was about to say you are not selling the chicken noodle soup to me at all, bro. I've heard the burps. I've heard the everythings. I'm not for it, especially not cold.
Oh, with
dude.
Thorn. Oh,
Dude, we are just getting
wasn't
spammed
that
with
bad, dude.
unblocked Pokey Gagas right now. Can you please speak to this?
I did not block Pokey Gaga. I don't even know how to block somebody.
Okay, so as a representative, as half of Lolcow Aussie, I want to go ahead and apologize to Pokey Gaga. I'm sorry that Twiggy is gaslighting you. I don't know where this joke idea came from, but he's stuck on it, Pokey. Maybe the $2 ones aren't enough to get his attention. Maybe this is some type of ploy. I don't know what it is.
There's a cricket!
Just know that I appreciate you. I see it. Thank you for the fucking support. And I will talk to all I can do is talk to him. I can't force him to do anything. You understand?
My tummy feels weird for some reason.
Making my way back to my fucking house. I'm going to punch Twiggy in the mouth.
I got my Dunder Mifflin pajamas on. Oh, I got a $400 trailer hitch today to go into my my hitch receiver bumper. That's my hitch receiver.
Quick, Steak, sell me on the Aussie
I'm
Discord.
getting a camper.
If you're a member of Band World and you've only got the $5 gifted that got you the basics into the channel, it's only $5 more to upgrade that to a cash cow and join our fantastic Discord. The Discord's not only the Aussie Discord, you'll just get access to the Aussie VC, which is active most nights after the fucking stream. I'll be in there. We'll be hanging out. We play Siege in there sometimes. It's always growing. It's always building. It's something that we're working on. But if you want the fastest scoops, if you want the stories before they actually hit a fucking show, being in the Discord is the way to fucking go. It all happens in main chat and VCs, and you can be a part of any of them for just being a cash cow. So please, join up and be a part of it. Let's see. A lot of people. Twiggy, please tie your shoes. Boom, boom.
My shoes don't even have shoestrings.
His shoes don't even have shoestrings. $2 from Boom Boom Pow. Can we see Twiggy commit tax fraud? Pokegaga for $2. Can the mods audit the block logs? Pokegaga, that's definitely something you should reach out to so we can really get proof of Twiggy blocking you and we can punish him somehow.
I learned that how is the IRS going to prove I'm not paying my taxes, right?
I mean, that's like their job, right?
Yeah, but how are they going to prove it? I just can't. I don't get that. Like, how are they going to prove it?
They bring up the logs and they'll see like where you did the bad things you did. Like once we prove that,
I'll just be like, bro, your records are bad, bro. Like, I trust me, this happens to me all the time. I don't have medical records. All right, all of my medical records before the age 15 do not exist. Okay, this happens to me all the time, dude. All the time. Look for my schooling records, right? Look for any record that I went to any kind of school. They don't exist. My records get lost all the time.
You've got to have a proof of graduation.
I've never had to show it. I don't have it.
For every good job I've ever had, I had to show a proof of like my diploma, dude. That was part of it.
I have never.
I grew up in North Carolina, dog. What are you fucking talking about?
I've never once shown a diploma, dude. Ever.
You live way the fuck out in the sticks.
I don't have a diploma.
You live way the fuck out in the
I graduated. I technically graduated, right?
What do you mean
I
technically?
Did. And I can print out the diploma once we make it, but I've never had to show it. I was homeschooled, Steak.
What? Dude, that's just layer after layer after layer after layer. What are you talking about? You weren't homeschooled.
Yes, I was. I went to a private school for like 3 years, and then I was homeschooled for every other part of my life.
1, I don't believe you. 2, if it were true.
I'm being serious.
2, no, I don't believe you on this. 2, if it were true, it would explain a lot of things, but it's just
you're like, there's no way Twiggy would homeschool because of how interactive and social he is.
No, I don't think you're super interactive, and I think you're super interactive and antisocial. That is an example of the shit you're doing right now is the antisocial part. I just don't think you were homeschooled because it's too much. You told me that Rastov was raised by wolves. I just don't know what to believe anymore, man. You said that he got lost when he was a kid in the woods for like 12 days. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I believed that. I believed it. It felt real, but it wasn't. Just like you being homeschooled is not fucking real. That's stupid. Michelangelo says, Steak didn't know the Twiggy lore. Michelangelo, use your magical powers and just fucking explain the lore to me, you fucker. We got 2 minutes left, Twiggy. Do you have any thoughts on the LCU? We got some hate today. Everybody said that we're boring and we're lame.
Well, I didn't see any of that, so if I did, I wouldn't care because we have people here viewing us.
Hey!
We have people here who support us.
Pretend to be mad at Billy.
Billy, you hog! How dare you speak of us in that manner, boy? I tell you what, I'm gonna come over there, I'm gonna fucking brand you. You're gonna have Lolcow's branding on you, boy. I tell you what, I'm putting one of those tags in here. It's gonna say 420, brother. Alright, I don't have anything else.
Alright.
It's bedtime.
It's almost bedtime. So there are a bunch of things that are happening, but I'm going to speak about the LCU as a whole with this little bit of time that we have left. I've seen the cycles of content that have been going through the ringer. I see a lot of the complaining starts and ends pretty much with Rewind, where Rewind will rewind something and say, wow, it's already been rewound 15 fucking times. Rewind. We didn't rewind anything from the LCU. You could take a 30-second segment to say that we're retarded and running around the woods. That would be nice. But don't say that we're doing the same fucking thing as every other show when we're actually out there trying to do something different and have fun, Billy. Show up on stream and show us your magic card sometimes. I'm mad that Twiggy has a deck, but I don't. I want a Billy the Fridge made Magic the Gathering deck. I want like one of these super... He's got decks worth more than every deck that I own. I want one. I want to be a cool kid too.
I'll show you the cards. We can go on Aussie VC after the show.
I fuck with it. I definitely want to see it. So show up to the Aussie VC. We're in there. I'm probably going to keep drinking and vibing and hanging out so that I can be the worst father
Me too.
possible tomorrow.
Yeah, neglect your child. That's a W.
I have to get fucked up so I can't be a dad tomorrow. But other than that, we'll be
You know
there.
what? Honestly,
Stick around. Our redirect
soon
is
as-
going to test. Let me make sure that
as soon as a child's 4 years old, they're old enough to walk to school, bro.
You're basically a man now, son. You have to start looking up after yourself. Music Fridays, episode 111. So, yeah, we will be going to test right after this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Nightmare Crashing Dolls. There's a lot we missed.
Didn't know about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
It'll be covered 50
Probably
times
not.
by then. We're not going to cover it tomorrow. We'll see you back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll do some type of Saturday stream. We'll see you over in test. Goodbye, folks.